Do you want to supercharge your English skills and open up a world of opportunities? Are you ready to boost your confidence, achieve social fluency, and reach a level of English proficiency that will make you stand out in any job interview? Well, you're in the right place. Welcome to our Advanced English channel where we help you unlock the power of English language and communication. Today, we are diving into 50 common English phrases that will take your English to the next level. If you're ready, grab a notebook and a pen and let's get started. Before we dive in, remember that practice makes progress. That's why we've created the explearning Academy, a vibrant community where you can practice these strategies in live workshops and get real-time feedback. This is a safe space to practice speaking and communicating, which will decrease your social anxiety and boost your confidence. But more on that later. Now, let's jump into the phrases. Phrase number 1, touch base. This means to briefly make contact or update someone. For example, let's touch base next week to discuss the project. It's a great phrase to use in a professional setting. Phrase number 2, get the ball rolling. This means to start a process or a project. For example, let's get the ball rolling on the marketing campaign. It's a dynamic phrase that shows initiative. Phrase number 3, back to the drawing board. This means to start over because the current idea or plan isn't working. For example, our proposal was rejected, so it's back to the drawing board. It's a phrase that shows resilience and determination. Phrase number 4, cutting edge. This means very modern and advanced. Our company is at the cutting edge of technology. It's a phrase that shows that you're up to date and you're innovative. Phrase number 5, go the extra mile. This means to make a special effort to achieve something. For example, she always goes the extra mile to ensure customer satisfaction. It's a phrase that shows dedication and commitment. Phrase number 6, hit the nail on the head. This means to describe exactly what is causing a situation or a problem. For example, you hit the nail on the head when you said this company needs more practical training sessions. Phrase number 7, on the same page. This means to agree on something or have the same understanding. For example, before we start the project, let's make sure we're all on the same page. Phrase number 8, pulling someone's leg. This means to joke or tease someone. For example, I'm just pulling your leg. We're not really out of coffee. Phrase number 9, out of the blue. This means something happening that was completely unexpected. For example, my old school friend called me yesterday out of the blue. Phrase number 10, the ball's in your court. This means it's up to you to make the next decision or next step. For example, I've done all I can. Now the ball is in your court. Phrase number 11, take it with a grain of salt. This means not to take what someone says too seriously. For example, I take everything he says with a grain of salt. Phrase number 12, bite the bullet. This means to force yourself to do something unpleasant or difficult, or to be brave in a difficult situation. For example, Sam hates going to the dentist, but he'll just have to bite the bullet. Phrase number 13, the best of both worlds. This means a situation where you can enjoy the advantages of two very different things at the same time. For example, by working part-time, I'm getting the best of both worlds. I earn money, but I still have time for my studies. Phrase number 14, kill two birds with one stone. This means to achieve two things at once. For example, I killed two birds with one stone by going to the gym before my meeting. I got in a solid workout and avoided the rush hour traffic. Phrase number 15, break a leg. This is a way to wish someone good luck, especially before a performance. For example, break a leg. I'm sure your presentation will go great. Phrase number 16, hit the books. This means to begin studying hard. For example, I have a big exam next week. I really need to hit the books. Phrase number 17, let the cat out of the bag. This means to reveal a secret or a surprise by mistake. For example, I let the cat out of the bag about their wedding plans. Whoops. Phrase number 18, barking up the wrong tree. This means to make a wrong assumption about something. For example, if you think I'll lend you money, you're barking up the wrong tree. Phrase number 19, a piece of cake. This means something that's very easy to do. For example, the test was a piece of cake. I definitely studied enough for it. Phrase number 20, bite off more than you can chew. This means to take on a task that's too big. For example, I bit off more than I could chew when I agreed to complete the project all by myself. Phrase number 21, costs an arm and a leg. This means that something is very expensive. For example, this designer bag costs an arm and a leg. I don't think it's worth the money. Phrase number 22, the elephant in the room. This means an obvious problem or difficult situation that people avoid talking about. For example, we need to address the elephant in the room, our dwindling budget. Phrase number 23, get your act together. This means to start to organize yourself so that you can do things in an effective way. For example, you need to get your act together or you'll fail the class. Phrase number 24, hang in there. This means to not give up, even though the situation is tough and difficult. For example, I know you just want to be on vacation, but hang in there. We're almost finished. Phrase number 25, in the heat of the moment. This means being overwhelmed by what's happening in the moment. For example, in the heat of the moment, I forgot to mention our upcoming sale. Phrase number 26, jump to conclusions. This means to make a decision about something too quickly without considering all the facts. For example, don't jump to conclusions. Let's just wait until we have more information on our hands. Phrase number 27, to keep something at bay. This means to prevent something from coming too close or happening. For example, eating healthy and exercising regularly can keep illnesses at bay. Phrase number 28, miss the boat. This means to miss out on an opportunity. For example, if you don't apply soon, you might miss the boat. Phrase number 29, no pain, no gain. This means you have to work hard for what you want. For example, I know these training sessions are tough, but remember, no pain, no gain. Phrase number 30, on the ball. This means to be alert and to understand the situation well. For example, our new intern is really on the ball. She finished the task in half the time. Phrase number 31, pull yourself together. This means to calm down and behave normally. For example, pull yourself together. We have a meeting in 5 minutes. I need you to be on your A game. Phrase number 32, see eye to eye. This means to agree on a subject. For example, we don't see eye to eye on the marketing strategy, but I'm sure we're going to find a solution. Phrase number 33, sit tight. This means to wait patiently. For example, sit tight. The doctor will be with you shortly. Phrase number 34, to steal someone's thunder. This means to take the attention away from someone else. For example, I didn't mean to steal your thunder when I announced the big news. Phrase number 35, take it easy. This means to relax. For example, you've been working hard all day. Take it easy. Phrase number 36, under the weather. This means to not feel well. For example, I'm feeling a bit under the weather. I think I might have a cold. Phrase number 37, up in the air. This means that something is still not resolved or decided. For example, our holiday plans are still up in the air. We have no idea where we're going or what we're doing. Phrase number 38, the whole 9 yards. This means everything that is relevant or possible. For example, when I prepare for a presentation, I go the whole 9 yards with research and practice. Phrase number 39, wouldn't be caught dead. This means to not like something at all. For example, I wouldn't be caught dead wearing that outfit. Phrase number 40, your guess is as good as mine. This means that you do not know the answer. For example, who will win the game? Your guess is as good as mine. Phrase number 41, beat around the bush. This means to avoid talking about what is actually important. For example, stop beating around the bush and just tell me what you want. Phrase number 42, cut to the chase. This means to get straight to the point without wasting time. For example, cut to the chase. Just tell me what's your plan. Phrase number 43, get out of hand. This means to become difficult or out of control. For example, the party got out of hand when too many people showed up, uninvited and unexpected. Phrase number 44, in the nick of time. This means just in time at the last possible moment. For example, I got to the platform just in the nick of time to catch my train. And luckily, I didn't miss it. Phrase number 45, keep your chin up. This means to remain cheerful in a difficult situation. For example, I know you're disappointed with your test score, but keep your chin up. You'll do better next time. Phrase number 46, once in a blue moon. This means very rarely. For example, I only go to the cinema once in a blue moon, or I only go to the movies once in a blue moon. Phrase number 47, piece of the pie. This means a share of the available benefits or opportunities. For example, everyone wants a piece of the pie when a company is successful. Phrase number 48, speak of the devil. This means that the person that you're just talking about actually appears at that moment. For example, speak of the devil, here comes Jake now. Phrase number 49, take it with a pinch of salt. This means not to take what someone says too seriously. For example, I take everything he says with a pinch of salt. And finally, phrase number 50, through thick and thin. This means in all circumstances, no matter how difficult. For example, my best friend has been with me through thick and thin. And there you have it, 50 common English phrases that will help you sound like a native speaker and be more fluent in English. Remember, the key to mastering these phrases is to practice. Join our Explearning Academy where you can participate in live workshops, practice these phrases in real time, and get feedback. It's a supportive, vibrant, wonderful community that will help you decrease anxiety, boost your confidence, and achieve social fluency in English. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, keep practicing and you will get there. Until next time, happy explearning, everyone!